Alrighty, we are back on the LeetCode grind. Fortunately, we did lose our streak on the pretty long break we had, but let's get back into it. LeetCode 1957, delete characters to make a fancy string. A fancy string is a string where there are no three consecutive characters are equal. Given a string, delete the minimum possible number of characters from S to make it fancy, and return the final string after the deletion. It can be shown that the answer will always be unique. Okay, consecutive characters, so sure. Delete the minimum amount to make it fancy. A, B, A. Sure. Okay. Cool. So I think what I'm thinking of right now is we loop through the array. We have some sort of variable that keeps track of the current consecutive. Oh, how do you spell this? Consecutive. Oh, that's definitely not right. It's okay. Oh, consecutive character count. If it's greater or equal to 3, we don't add the character result. Let's make it like this. Actually, yeah, this is probably better. I think this idea is gonna work, and it's gonna be O of n, right? Because you're just looping through the array once. There might be a greedy. I don't think there's. I think this is the fastest solution. Let's see though. And then else add to result, and result is just going to be a variable which we initialize at the start. So just like result equals empty string, and then like I said, we loop through the string. And we also have a character up here, or a variable up here, which keeps track of the character count, consecutive characters. Which is just going to be consec char count. It's going to start with 1. Wait, I need to see something. Can you do this? Does this work? It does work. Cool. So this should be fine. If s of I is equal to s of I minus 1, then we have consecutive characters. So oh, I don't like this variable name at all. But we're gonna have to work with it. Okay. And then we have another if statement. If consecutive char count is greater or equal to 3, actually no, if it's less than 3, then we add it. Else we just don't add it because it's not a fancy string, right? And then up here we have to do an else. Consec char count equals 0 or equals 1 because the last string and the current string are not the same character, which means it's not a consecutive character. And I believe, unless I'm missing something, this should be correct. And I am missing something. Cool beans. Oh, that's right. So we should probably have result actually equal to s of 0. Because in this for loop, we're starting at the second element and then looking at the previous element. But since we're doing that, we're actually forgetting to put in the first element. So we put in the first element at the beginning and initialize result to just the first character in the string. And this should be good. Beautiful. Please. That was fast, wasn't it? Okay. And we're back on the grind, aren't we? Wasn't the fastest solution. I believe this was O of n, though, right? Because you're just looping through the array once. Let's see what faster let's see what the most common solution is, and then let's see what the fastest solution is. Okay, they initialized it to the first character like I did. Oh, it's probably because my variable name was just so long, wasn't it? Oh, that's a clever solution as well. You're just looking at the last element and answer. It does basically the same thing, but it probably is faster because I'm guessing it would be faster because searching in arrays is easier if you have less element in the string, and I believe this would have less elements, yeah. And then, yeah, okay, if it's consecutive, you add count, and that, okay, it just does it, it combines it into one if else statement. Yeah. Awesome. I think we got the gist of it though, yeah? Okay. See the fastest solution. Okay, this looks hard to read, so it probably is not practical, but yep, there's this edge case, sure. Append. It stores it in an array. Okay. Whoa. It's probably just because just different Python, like splicing in Python might be faster than doing a loop, or it's just not that easy to read though. And readability in Python is kind of like, that's why you use Python. This is just like kind of ugly though, yeah. Anyways, it's today's video, short one, easy problem. I'm sure it's not going to be that easy tomorrow, so I'll see you then, hopefully. Peace.